Num 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 num. Greetings, hello, welcome to Disco Elysium, 25th of December. Merry Christmas. 23/3/16, that is not the date. It's the 25th of December, known partly as Christmas and partly as Proxi's birthday. Yep, she's one of those. I asked her a couple days ago, after I finished the other 2 games that I was doing on this channel, what should I play? What do you want to see me play on my channel? And she said Disco Elysium. That game, this game, has been on my list, on my radar, for quite a while. And I've always wanted to play it. I always thought it looked, first of all, the art style looks amazing, but also gameplay, it always looked interesting. So, honestly, I don't know much about it, but I always wanted to try it. And I know it's very popular, very well talked about. So, I think we just do it. And I thought, what better day to start it than on Christmas Day, on Proxi's birthday, seeing as she wanted this. Tutorial agent. Yes, I would like that. Detective mode. Highlighted. Maybe not. If necessary. Hardcore mode. Maybe not. Streamer mode. Replaces certain copyrighted pieces of music. Are they good? Is it good music? I'll leave it off for now. But I like music. Who cares, right? On Twitch, streamers can create polls so the viewers can influence gameplay. Very cool when games do that. Collage. This game mode. This mode contains spoilers. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we'll stay away from that. Let's play this game. So sensitive. Thinker. Alright, let's see. Well, I can create my own. So. Yeah, we make our own. Yeah. You gotta. When that's a choice. Great. Average. Terrible. Intellect. Psyche. Physique. So, you can go 3-3-3-3. That's maybe boring. We could purposely try to sabotage yourself in like the psyche. That could be funny, right? If we're emotionally unstable, but we're really smart and physically strong and everything's great, but emotionally we're not doing good. Or if we just have really a horrible physique. Could be funny. Let's see. Nah, I mean, if I try to base it a bit off myself, maybe that's dumb. If anything, maybe we are emotionally intelligent. I think one should be great, right? We should leave one of them a great. And maybe it's more fun that we leave one terrible. So maybe we're not agile at all, but our physique is fine, and our brain is fine too. Or should we go like double weak? Maybe our physique and our motor X is weak, but our psyche is great, and our intellect is fine. Yeah, sure. Which am I choosing one? signature. Do I get one in each? Volition. Suggestion. Anyway, hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Hunches and gut feelings. Dreams in waking life. Understand others. Work your mirror neurons. Empathy. We like that. Authority. Intimidate the public. Nah. Connect to Station 41. Okay. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. How do I get to upgrade one? Or I have 3, so I can do I guess? No. What if I... Well, let's not pick... I don't know if I can undo it. Logic is great. Great thing to have. Deduce the world. Call upon your knowledge. It's good too. Odd art. Not quite sure what's happening, but practice the art of persuasion. Drama. Play the actor. Lie and detect lies. Understand creativity. See art in the world. I try to. Reconstruct crime scenes. Make laws of physics work for the law. So if I just pick one. We could either make one incredibly great, but seeing as they're all 5 already, maybe we should use it on something else. And I don't know what's good yet, so... I like art. I want to see art in the world. I like these too, but nah, we'll just stick with that. Let's go. We feel it. It's art. It's YouTube. Let's go. The furries are at home in the mirror. It is their address. I agree. My phone. Gonna put it away, or it's gonna keep vibrating and making noises. Begin.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Ancient reptilian brain. Is this like a personality test? You're reading me quite well. How did you know?
Ever.
Yeah.
Never, ever. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
F yeah.
Yes, it is. You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
I like nothing.
I know you do, baby. I know.
Not a fan of you speaking to me that way, though.
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light, and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. I don't like that. Let's go.
Alright, nothing down to fuck all, borough.
It's my favorite place in Britain. A return trip to the Silence, please. Let's visit the ancient Ciro home. And look, there's a boobity babbity of the babbity boo.
Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
I need to belittle myself instead.
Do you really?
Don't be naive, of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation.
Sensational.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing
the
to disco music.
You can take it. You're a champion.
Your voice changed a little bit. Mother, mother, help me. There's a head attached to my neck, and I'm in it. So real. I'm not a champion. Stop. I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Very mildly relatable. I did celebrate Christmas yesterday. I did have some drinks. I did wake up today feeling like sleep wasn't the greatest. I don't have a headache, but I do feel like I need to chill today and not do anything crazy, or I will get a headache. But I am fine. This could have been me, but I guess my body can still somewhat handle its liquor. Someone cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me. Bro, heads do be like that. Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Stay hydrated. Hello, buddy. Yeah. Wake up, man. You good? Slow. It's a magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red. It's empty. One wine, and you're just... Well, I'm sure you have more, to be fair. There's another bottle over here. Hold tab to highlight. Yeah, chill out. But there's already highlighted. What do you mean? Oh. There are more things to highlight. I see. What is this? A shoe? A hat? A shoe. Green shoe. Put it on. You did. Good job. One shoe. That's all it takes. Shoe. Held R and held left. We need some pants for you, buddy. I need to leave this. What's going on here? Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Who would do that? this reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Yeah, and I guess we're just gonna leave it like that and not do anything about it. Fair enough. Put some pants on, man. Thank you very much. What is this?
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Yeah, keys tend to do that. Time it. And
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
horrific. It looks fine.
Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
We succeeded. So I can do this? Oh, there's a low chance of me. Okay. I see. We're rolling die, are we?
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Surely. I don't think we need the light, do we? Huh?
You reach out to grab the tie, but what's
Come on.
this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
And then I die.
This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving.
I'm just trying to grab a tie.
For quite a long time.
I don't really need it either, do I?
Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying.
I'm worried.
Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
Yeah. I guess we'll pull on the light
A
bulb.
terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. The lights are off.
And we don't have a tie. Despite the high percentage to actually grab it. Look at you looking at where I'm pointing my mouse. Shaking your head.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Good job. It's ball.
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
Well,
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
fat marble tennis ball. I don't know. They're not heavy, really, but
The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
I see. Well, I guess it's not this weird little ball.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Good to know. I don't need anyone. Well, shoes aren't anyone. And we should get our shoe.
You mean Someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it?
Yeah, it's plausible.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
But only 5 of my toes. The other 5 are just fine. Let's go die some more. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liquors. Yeah, now we're starting to talk. If you were getting on all that and mixing up your drinks. Yeah, you... Space. Whoops. What was it? Tab. I'll put that on, I guess. Wait, did that give me a minus to something? Conceptualization's good, but no suggestion, bad. I see. And the shoe doesn't really do much. But at least it keeps 5 of your toes warm. Find your other shoe. My green snakeskin shoe is missing. I'll find it. Worry not.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Impressive.
Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror.
What? What happens? Am I gonna get chest pains again?
Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
I think you're right. I think for this playthrough, we might go for things that are interesting. I mean, it seems unavoidable, but I could leave. But that's not interesting, is it?
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you. It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. Behold.
There I am. Can I there's no button to move the UI or whatever, so you can just look at the art. I guess you can be my thumbnail, you crazy. Well, at least you're happy. That's good, right? Positive mental. Anyway.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
I'm pretty sure it's me. Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
Just happy, man. Leave me be. Leave me be, man. Leave me be. I'm not making it. The face is making it itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
I'm gonna keep making it.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
That's fine. Smiling. It's infectious, and other people will maybe get happy from it.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I don't know. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it means for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too, in a sad has-been kind of way. Both. But we're vaguely sympathetic.
There might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
I feel like if I attempt these and I miss, then bad things happen. But how can I not roll? Attempt to stop the expression. I like it. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. I really would like to know the source. I don't think we're gonna make it on 17%, but let's try.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Guess we can try this too. I guess it doesn't really affect us negatively. It's just where we attempt.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
That's crazy. And I want to keep it. I shouldn't have picked that. Anyway, let's go. We're happy. We're smiling. Smile good. Good smile. That's impressive. I like that noise. You should drink some water, or at least stop the water from... Well, I guess you won't. I think we looked at everything. Looks like it. Let's leave. We gotta get our shoe. Need that shoe back. It's like a really weird D&D campaign. I like that. It doesn't always have to be about dragons and rogues, right? There's something on the table. It's a cup. Can you deduct that? There's money. Whoops. Took it. I do want to talk to someone, but I also need my shoe. I guess we're loading. Oh, here we are. This is a good place. We like that. What are you thinking? Oh, I pressed it. Oh, here we are. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Good to know. Whoa, wait. Now what? Gust of briny wind washes over you. Good to know. Are we wearing it?
There they both are. Two identical shoes.
Yes.
Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
We did it.
Like two baby crocodiles. Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
And that smile. Hey, focus on the good things. Focus on the little things. Your shoes fit, they feel good and balanced. That's good. I'll be right with you, person. The calendar says it's March. The year's 51. I'll
Hello,
forget that.
officer.
Hi.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Klasie. Miss Orange. The young woman. Oh, yeah, you said that.
No.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Am I? Wait, I know, I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right? Why'd you call me officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Pretty lost one. Goddamn right, I'm a policeman. You sure?
I am, yes. Unless
Be
you've been
nice.
feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Well... Suggestion! Why don't I remember? Who in their right mind would let me be an officer? That's good. Try the expression on her. Buddy. I don't want to do that. But there's a 42% chance. Even if you succeed, I'm sure you'll quickly find out that the feeling's not mutual. But I mean, why not try the expression? Give a little smile.
Try the expression. Come on, why are you still doing this?
'Cause I'm at death's door, bloated, a goner, and still, does the longing ever stop?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
Yeah,
She puts out her cigarette.
and bounces.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
And now, it never stops. Goodbye.
Bye. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Okay, but we don't want it. That's good. Think we leave this one alone. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde.
The door is closed.
Why am I doing this? I feel awkward.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside, a tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
You like taking showers? Sure. Hey, don't be weird, alright? And it matches your character, but we're trying to better you. And so... just swallow the emotion.
The door
and
is closed.
we leave. We're good. We're good. Why not? Sure. Where am I? Look at these graphics. I like them. This is where the lyrics would be. Big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense. My soul is modest, normal-sized. My soul is puny. Or my soul is cubic. My soul's cubic content, is obscured by the hangover. Think we're modest.
Exactly. It's measured, level-headed, and it needs to be heard.
It's true.
Through a PA system.
Yeah, no.
By other people.
I...
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation. Sounds good. They'll really get a gauge on my soul with that. I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy. Happy is good.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound.
I don't know.
You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
We'll find it. We've got a quest. Get a hold of a sad song. Hello, Mr. I'm petting my...
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter,
Evil.
inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Seabird. Sorry, Seabird.
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Disdain. Something tells me you don't like me.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Look, your buddy is over there.
Yeah, he looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
No. Not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero. You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
No. I guess not. Guessing I didn't do any of those.
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been doing all this time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Bye. It's good to know. What's on the menu? The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. No menu. It's the water cooler. Oui. A what? Well, I guess it's ours now. Anything else? No. Door. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Check it out. The door is bolted. A sign reads kitchen reserved for personnel until 1 or 13. I think that's inside the kitchen. Mess hall is such a mess. 16. Only union members. The raw pinball machine. It's unplugged. No. Alright, I know you, buddy. I know you from the photos of this game. I know you're a thing. I don't know who you are. You're my partner, I guess. We're cops, and we look like this. You got, like... I don't know. We'll get back to that.
Hello, sweetie.
The zoologist?
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Gotcha.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Kim. Call him Double K. KK. Hey, KK. I like it.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello.
If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
It's like Kratos is in my head. You're my partner. I get it.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
I guess we don't really know each other then.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
We are good at conceptualization. We will do this.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
I don't get it.
Okay, then.
He processes the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Yeah, the cafeteria manager. I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Sure.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I doubt it. I doubt that I've done that.
Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Great. You're a great guy. My stomach is hungry. I am actually... I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Have you
boy.
removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
I couldn't tell you.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Is it? I guess that is obvious. I mean...
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the citizens' militia on your sleeve and on your back.
I see.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General. Yes. They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
Word.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
But shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
I agree. You're very logical, makes sense, and I like you, KK. What are we doing?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
I knew that. Yeah, let's go.
After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party.
Yay.
You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Yay. Party member. Oh, wait. Ugh. I need some water. That was a... What if I find my badge before I report it missing? Yes. Go away.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
Tearsley.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He's waiting for my name. The Harbinger of Ruin. What is gold and orange like a forest fire, but smells like liquor? Currently in between names. I like that. It's a good line, but...
Are you kidding me?
No, man, help me out.
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
Fair?
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
Orange, huh? What's a good name for you, Orange? Orange. Terry? I don't know. We'll get back to it.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No. I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Wow. Impressive.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
Fair.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Yes.
I have everything. You?
You mean, do I have questions? Surely I must have a few.
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Snazzy. Need you to chill out, guard. It's guard. Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
How do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Okay.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Yeah. Yeah, well. Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business. Extra fine.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
I had to. He's being understandably and totally reasonably passive aggressive. What is that? Yeah, that's all. I got experience.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Are we in Brazil?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Accent. I know they use real in Brazil, and they pronounce starting R's with an H. But I'm assuming they might use a real in other places too. Guard. I was gonna say you don't strike me as Brazilian, but they literally have. Excuse me. They have a mixture of everything over there. It's kind of cool how the culture of Brazil. It seems to be like you stick a hand into every other culture and just grab some things and pull them out. Like Ralasuko, his name is Ralph. You hear a guy, if I tell you, I have a friend, his name is Ralph, would you be like, oh yeah, probably Brazilian? Probably not. But they have a... Yeah, well, anyway, you get it. And I guess his name is Half, because Portuguese, the R becomes an H. Just like J's in Spanish becomes an H, like Jesus. Anyway, how?
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
You mean I owe you money?
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
What is money? You're under arrest. I want to, because it's funny, but, what do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
Yeah, that makes for 100.
Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
But what really is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
I could be. It's 9 now. Since I woke up, I have trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality. Probably shouldn't. Yeah, it might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Now, do I have 0.40 real? Or do I have 40 real? Guess we'll find out. Is this my... I will pay you. If and when I can.
Yes, it is.
Count them and give them to him. That's 10 plus 10. 20. Plus 20. I could keep it until I have the full money, but... I want to show you that I'm good for it, so I'll give you some and then I'll get you the rest. That's good, right?
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
The cafeteria manager stands silently, looking at the coppers on the counter before him. For a moment, his antipathy is overcome by compassion for the sheer smallness of the money. Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
What?
It does, doesn't it?
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
Are you loaded? With money, I mean, not a gun. Although I'm sure as a lieutenant, maybe you are packing, but...
That's Cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Got it.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
That's fair.
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Isn't there somewhere else I can stay around here? I don't have a home. Or do I? I don't remember where my home is. Fuck this place. I'll see what I can do.
I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car, okay? We have to get this investigation started now.
Understood.
Good luck.
Thank you.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Up on Melancholy Hill?
In time or space?
Both.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Could I trace the way back somehow to the exact street, the exact number on a building?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Let's see. Look, on the thing. What is this? Hobo cup? Taxation? We did not do Hobo cup. Sort thoughts by status. Internalize. What? I got +1 to encyclopedia. For internalizing my thoughts, which I can stop. Can I only internalize some thoughts? Research time is 6 hours and 5 minutes. Trying to think about fall over, get up, get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through the courtyards. Scaring little children. Oh, of course we do. Get onto the great raced motor tract. Interesting. Who made the call reporting the crime? Was silly. Call using Kim's shortwave. We gotta make a lot of calls. Pay for damages. We will, once we can. Unless the station pays me extra credit. Don't go through here. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today's starting a man's handwriting. Well, it just says Monday. We already know this. Leave, 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 leave. Summer door closed for the winter. So, go through this door. You know how he said, you see this door? Go through that one. Or don't. Do or don't. We're not going through that door. So now you've confused me. There wasn't a door back here, yes there was. So that's the door he was talking about. A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful, dark liquid is spilling out. You don't need it, buddy. Just a sleeping dock worker. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled down overalls. Wild pines? I thought it said something else. That would be funny.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates the harbor.
But why is he sleeping during the day?
Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
That's fair. I'm gonna pick up the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
What am I, Max Payne?
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Do I? Well, physical instrument. It's challenging. +1 ruckus talking to guard. You may retry it. I guess we can ask you questions.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
That's good. Good to... Great to... Oh, we can run. Look at that. Did that mean we could talk to you again? Or was that just like...
help you?
I've seen something here at the whirling. Ah.
What thing?
I saw a sign. Why does this matter? I saw that it says Monday on the... Sure.
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
I see.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
It's a shame you've gotta suck up to... Yeah. No, I'm on your side. I like you, I think, maybe?
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of services to paying customers, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you.
Okay, well.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
See. Okay. Understood. Sim. That's yes in Portuguese. Oh, guard, I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
Maybe I am a cook. I have a search warrant. Do I? I might. But there may be something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen.
He wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
Great, thank you.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Like that guy we were gonna talk about, but we're not? But...
Another thing. Great. I love that.
Yeah,
yes?
nothing. By the way.
Absolutely out of the question.
You wait and see, cafeteria manager.
Yeah, you wait and see.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Fuck yeah. Alright, how long's it been? It's been an hour. That's more than I thought. Maybe we should save the game. There's also quick saves. But I'm gonna let the rolls that happen. I'm not gonna like... I may have done it in Baldur's Gate a few times. You try to roll for something, it doesn't happen. You're not quite happy with it. You really want to see what happens when this roll makes it, and then you reload the game. I may have done it a couple of times. I'm sorry. I'm admitting to it. I am ashamed. But I've done it. I'm not going to do it in this game. What happens, happens. I can always play it again, maybe. This seems like a replayable game. Well, first of all,
Yes?
we'll go through this, and then we'll save the game. And that will be that for today.
What do you want to know? No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
It's good to know. It's good information. I was thinking something otherworldly might be involved. White male in his 40s. What more do you need? Personally, I think labor disputes are very mysterious. Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy?
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was
A young woman involved? Are you sure there's not some sex angle we could be considering? Well, maybe you should be. Yeah, well, I guess that settles it.
excellent. Was there anything else? I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear. This man
Disdain.
would not use such an expression otherwise.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I know. You know what I'm on? Retrograde amnesia. Tell me about it.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
Okay, that's fair.
Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
No.
Good.
I think you should know that I can't remember anything. You probably should. We'll find a moment to talk about it. Let's get to know each other better before we get into that. Maybe episode 2 or 3 we can yeah. You seem to be following me.
Me? I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation. If you insist. What do you want to know?
Glasses.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
Glasses are cool, yeah.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal pair yourself.
You don't look like other people around here?
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic. It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Seoul is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolari state west of the Insulindian Isola. Actually, it's quite interesting. Some would even say mysterious.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholière.
He's glad to have shut down your question.
Fair enough. Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
Fine.
The lieutenant nods.
Maybe later. We'll try again later. We'll get a secret out of you. You ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
Oh, sorry. I thought this was your conversation for some reason. I was waiting for you to... You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain? Because I do. think most people do, don't they? But apparently it's different how people think and do things in their head. Weird. I think everything. I think it really started to happen when I became a YouTuber and I started making videos explaining things or playing games where I'm explaining things or explaining my thoughts, making commentary. I think I started then in general doing commentary in my head. Or maybe I'm just lonely.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, well, I guess you're not one of those people.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
Word.
The lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. His concerns are material and extrinsic.
Cool word.
But this isn't an old school case.
I get it, you're one of those old school detectives. So how do you, tap the side of your head? What, think? So you're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
That's weird, dude.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. That's where his conversations with himself take place. We all have our different mediums. His is written.
Fair enough, I guess.
Good. Let's change the subject. Excuse me?
I don't want to work alone. Nothing.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
You're probably right.
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
At least I'm not the only one. We're all like that.
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
Oeuvre? That's a good word if I ever do like a spelling game. Like I have been doing for the past couple of days, because there's the spellcast on Discord. It's quite fun to play. You should do it. Anyway. That's it. Now, and there's an autosave. Wow. I'm curious. Level up. Where do I see my skill points? Down here. I have 0. I guess. That's fair. Whoosh, level up. I don't know what we want. We have none of this. Sneak under their noses. But we do have poker face. And horrible noises. Stop it. And things. Who's in the union box? And what is this pissing competition? I want to... Not this. I hate that. Are we... health. 2 out of 2 and 5 out of 5. So we're all good. And this is being researched. So that's cool too. There's a lot of things to potentially research, I guess. Oh boy. Right. I think we'll still save. Make a new save. An actual save. And then I shall bid thee farewell. And thank you. lot for watching. I appreciate it. This game is very interesting, like different. Cool. I have no idea, but this game leaves me no doubt that it's gonna do interesting things, and that's why I'm very intrigued. Like, where's the story gonna go? God, I have no clue, but that's great. That keeps me invested and immersed. Until next time, take care. Thanks for watching Disco Elysium. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I'll see you in part 2.